Hello.
Hello.
How are you? Smashing it out there.
Lovely, lovely, stagey vlog.
You're stunning.
Thanks very much.
You're looking gorgeous.
I don't actually play golf.
2 shows a day. You're like,
Also don't fish.
but it's fun. It's actually banter, you know.
Sorry, can you tell them what's later?
Shall I get rid of our sweet?
You can just jump away first. Not very professional, is it, babe?
glamorous. Come on.
Pearce and Jamie. Have you two met before?
No.
Not until this job.
Not until this. Not until Monday. We met on Monday.
Smashing
Did
it.
you know?
Yes, we know each other.
Yeah.
You know.
I said boys. Well, this time last year you were in Newsies.
I was.
And now you're about
I was still at school.
How crazy is that? And now you're about to make your West End debut.
Yes. Yeah.
How do you feel about it?
Very, very excited. Yeah, my parents are very excited. They can't wait. No, yeah, it's gonna be amazing.
Boys will be boys, lads will be lads, living the way that polite, showing women how the world ought to be. Boys will be boys, lads will be lads, how to get her in hand. Honest friends, the answer's right there. Have you never broken a mare? Boys are boys and boys, that's how it should be.
Tell me about this show and how it came about. How come you got involved in it?
Well, Drew Baker, the director, got in touch just to ask if I'd be interested, and I was sort of like, I've never, because the show's obviously never been put on in the UK, I hadn't really heard of it, and he kind of explained who Claude Michael Schoenberg was, and obviously the shows he'd done before, and I was like, oh right, yeah, that sounds amazing, and yeah, I get sent through the cast recording for Broadway, and I was like, this is actually pretty epic. Yes, I want to do it. So yeah, it just came about through Drew getting in touch with agents and whatnot, and them just sending me loads of nice stuff, and I was like, yep, I'll do it.
Kind of a last-minute addition. Well, last to be announced to this production, weren't
Yes,
you?
I got announced.
Just like holding.
I only found out last Thursday that I was doing the job. Are you free? Yes. Would you like to do it? Yes. So here I am.
Amazing.
A week later.
Just like got into the room and like, go, sing. Yeah.
This is day 4 of
Day
rehearsals.
4. Yes. Yeah.
Wow.
So very, very much still rehearsing everything. But it's great to get your hands on new material and a new score, even though it's not new.
Yeah.
It's lovely to sing something different.
Well, for a lot of audiences, it will be new. They might not have heard it. Had you heard any of the music
I
before?
hadn't. I heard Woman,
Yeah.
but I didn't know it was from this show as such. So it was lovely to discover it. Got the soundtrack and a couple of clips on YouTube of Stephanie J. Block doing it. I mean, big shoes to follow.
Hello. How are you?
I'm good. I'm tired, but I'm good.
I'm not surprised. It seems exhausting, and you're only 4 days in.
4 days in, I think it's because the show's that big of a sing, and everything's just kind of, like you say, it's the 4th day in, so everything's just kind of like, it's going in, but then it's also going out. But it's, we're getting there.
I mean, you're used to big singing, but I mean, for you, this is the first flowing into musical theatre as a production.
Yeah. I mean, we're used to. I'm used to having 3 other guys by my side. And they're very big songs, but it's shared out.
Yeah.
But this time it's different because it's me there, and I'm loving every second of it.
Are you?
Yeah, absolutely loving it.
I can see you're laughing at me already. My bride's been a captain running a crew. But boy, boys, there's a war, and war brings a duty. This calls for a man to do what a man must do.
I'm a little bit tired. It's quite hard doing two things, but yeah, doubling up is tricky, but it's okay.
So the evenings you're doing Mamma Mia, and now you're here, day 4 of rehearsals for
Pirate Queen.
Queen.
Yeah.
How do you do it?
Lots of tea.
So, hello.
Hello.
Day 4 rehearsals.
Stop.
Here for the Pirate Queen.
No. Can't believe it.
Smashing out
Thank
there.
you.
Wow.
Thank you. Because ours, I'm from Blackpool.
Yeah.
Gaelic isn't my mother tongue.
So has that been the biggest challenge?
Yeah. I've had to kind of learn it phonetically. Yeah, and sing it many times for Julian to check he's happy with it, and he is, so that's
There you
good. And I
go.
sang it for Claude Michel on day 1, which was quite daunting.
Was it?
Yeah. He was adorable.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm kind of glad I did it on day 1 for him, because nothing will ever be as scary as that now. You know, if you
Well, apart from doing it in the Coliseum.
No, I don't think that's as scary as singing Gaelic for the big guy on day 1. Is it?
Now you're here, are you quite excited, or how does it feel?
It's only day 4.
Yep.
So I'm still a bit nervous because I'm still trying to cram things into my brain.
Yeah.
But no, I mean the cast, like the principals and the ensemble that we've got just now are absolutely phenomenal. Like even on day 1, I sat up the back and the ensemble were learning one of the songs. I did record a little snippet for social media, and I thought this is absolutely phenomenal on day 1. Like I can't wait to see how it's going to improve. I know there's also a choir coming as well, so it's just it's going to be epic. Even in that room, like listening to Rachel, I've been a fan of Rachel for years. Woof, like she's just amazing, and I think it's a lovely thing to be part of. And the good thing is it because everybody's so nice, it makes it such a fun environment to be part of. So it's good.
Woman, I am born. What does woman mean? Must my dreams face scorn, held back and unseen? If I long for fire, must it stay unreal? Can I not desire? Am I not to feel?
What drew you to the project then?
I think it's like, well, Drew spoke to me about it, the director Drew, and asked if it's something I'd be interested in, and I didn't know much about it at all. I just knew that it was written by the same writer as Les Mis and Miss Saigon, and they're two of my, like when I was growing up, they were like the 2 scores that I would listen to all the time, and I think what kind of drew me to musical theatre initially. So I was a bit like, and also the fact that he's so heavily involved as well. And it being for charity and it being a one-night thing and being able to do it, I think the fact that Mamma Mia the Party gave me the night off as well, because it's a charity concert, then it just made sense. And I know it's going to be 3 weeks of, you know, it's not going to because we do Saturday and Sunday shows, so I'm not actually going to get a day off. So it's hard, but I think it'll be worth it. And everything for charity is worth it anyway. So.
And did you know the music before? I mean, obviously you probably knew Les Mis and Miss Saigon.
In the summer last year, I helped cast Heartbeat of Home at the Piccadilly Theatre, and I had a chat with John and Moya McColgan, who were the producers of Pirate Queen on Broadway. We had a lovely chat about the Pirate Queen that day, and I went away and I listened to the soundtrack just because they'd been talking about it.
Wow.
And so for now, all these months later,
for me to be in it, there's just such a weird chain of events, you know.
Serendipity.
But it's a beautiful score.
Yeah.
Can't believe it's not more in people's psyche over here, you know. It's very different to Les Mis and Miss Saigon and Martin Guerre, but it still feels familiar. There's little moments where you think, oh, that feels really Bublin and Schoenberg, doesn't it? But the Irish elements of it are just, obviously we're just hearing piano at the moment, but when all the traditional Irish instruments are in there too, it's pretty special. The songs are gorgeous.
Especially for you, because you've just come off the back of the Les Mis tour. So this music must be in your blood.
Yeah, well...
Does it feel familiar?
Yes and no. So I think I expected it to be more like Les Mis, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know how like some composers you go, I can hear that a mile off. Actually, this I think is similar in the sort of scale and how rich it is, but it has a lot of differences as well. Like, I mean, I love it. I love music. I think it's amazing. It's so beautifully written and so well rehearsed, isn't it? We've got Claude Michel in the room. We were lucky we had him as well in Les Mis. And he's very specific. And then we've got the amazing Julian Kelly, who's sort of supervising it, and he's unbelievable. So that's why it's so good on day 4. Do you know what I mean? Like,
how familiar were you with the likes of Les Mis and Miss Saigon?
Well, when I was younger, I thought Les Mis was by Andrew Lloyd Webber. I had no idea. I mean, I had no idea. I wasn't stagey at all.
It's the sort of Les Mis Phantom thing.
Yeah.
Sometimes I think
I got really mixed up. It wasn't until I went to drama school, when I went to Arts Head, I had all of this like info like being installed into my brain, and I was like, oh, now I know the whole musical theatre industry, and I can come out into it. But I mean, when Claude Michel was there on day 1, I was shocked at how cool to have the writer in the room with you, and in our rehearsals, he's been like tweaking bits and like changing bits to like make it like personalised for this performance. Do you know what I mean? Which is so cool. Like, yeah, I mean, it's pretty surreal, isn't it?
Yeah, it seems a little bit more malleable than doing Les Mis did.
Right.
That's not to say in Les Mis we were stuck. We definitely were, especially because we did the tour, which was different from the town at the time. But yeah,
because this is like a one-off performance, you know what I mean?
It's very unique.
And this is it. This is the cast. This is it. This is who's doing this one-off performance in Pirate Film. Do you know what I mean? It's not. It's going to be like a revival or a next cast. This is it. It's do you know what I mean? It's one-off.
Masterfully resolved, one bold stroke, the matter of violence solved. Difficult King Henry said to govern like a king. One day out already, you've a handle on the thing. As it has been, so shall it be. God save the Queen.
Who do you play in the show?
So I'm playing Lord Bingham, and he is the advisor to Queen Elizabeth I. He's a wonderful character to play because he's pompous, he's pretty horrible, he's arrogant, all the qualities I inhabit.
Exactly.
No, it's great.
No,
I mean, we haven't had a chance to kind of, get our teeth into the characters, but from what I can gather and how I'm doing at the moment, yeah, he's great fun to play.
Your Highness, I'm the side of the corpse. Hardly worth mentioning.
No, we haven't mentioned it.
Well, every last week, Your Highness, one of our ships attacked. The quarter this week, Your Highness, boarded the dawn and sacked. Leave it to us, Your Highness. We're looking to the Irish ship. Want to discuss, Your Highness. Everything's pip.
It's nice to play a baddie. He's horrible. I hate him.
Tell me more about your character. Who do you play?
So I play Donald O'Flaherty, and he's the leader of, he's the heir to the Clan O'Flaherty, and he's just awful. He overindulges in food, drink, and women, and he's an absolute pig. I hate him. But it's nice to play. It's nice to play a different role. Because I've only ever done like pantomime and stuff I do with the boys, and that's always cheery and nice and a good guy. Not this time.
You're born to marry a queen. Too bad she's a pirate. Grand O'Flaherty men, it's touching to see you. Friends should share a great occasion like this. With the dawn, I wed my O'Malley beauty. I'll meet cabbage of wedding bliss. I can see you're laughing at me already. My bride's been a captain running a crew. But boys, there's a war, and war brings a duty. This calls for a man to do what a man must do.
Tell me more about your character, who you play in the show.
Well, I play the character of Tiernan, so that's sort of the male lead in the show, and I am Grace O'Malley's sort of love interest to begin with. So we've been sort of childhood sweethearts, and we've grown up together, but then throughout the show, Grace is forced to marry Donald O'Flaherty. So they're like warring clans. So to bring the clans together, they have to get married, and so I end up really hurt, heartbroken, and a bit downtrodden. But I think that it's a pretty epic love story, really, with a lot of challenges in it. And my character just gets the brunt of that, unfortunately. But it produces some really lovely songs, so it's all good. It's all good.
Who do you play?
I play Magella, not Nigella.
Magella.
Magella.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So Magella is Grace's friend. So I imagine that in stage production, she would be kind of very much with Grace in everything. She doesn't actually like have that much solo singing. I've got a few kind of bits, and she's part of the company a lot, and it's just there to be with Grace, really. So I'm not sure like how featured I'm going to be in a concert version, but
Who do you play?
I play Evelyn. The script says Evelyn, an old woman. So
Nondescript.
nice. Evelyn, an old woman, the matriarch of the clan, the spiritual leader of the clan. So obviously Grace Grania, her mother is no more, died. So I am kind of her person, her mother, surrogate mother, I would suppose, who kind of looks after her. And in the clan, I kind of oversee all of the spiritual ceremonies, like the wedding and the christening and the funeral, which you just saw. Yeah, it's not a huge role, but the sections I'm in are very beautiful. Yeah.
If I ache to taste, am I not to try? If my heart says sail, why should I deny?
So how would you describe your character?
she is. I think there's so much grounding in Grace, I mean, on the surface she's fiery. I think she's extremely determined. I mean, she's probably the first feminist of her day. And my suffragette colours, you see, I'm in today. I think she knows what she wants, and she will not settle for anything less, which is her dreams, which is what she wants. And I feel connected because that's something that I haven't taken less of, because I have sought after certain roles and my goals and dreams and ambitions. And you know, for me it's simple, and I think for her it's very simple. I mean, it's not simple, but when you believe something so true, it's simple. There's only one path you can take, and it's down theatre or it's down to sail ships. And I think that's where I get her so well. I don't think I've ever got a character as quickly.
Really?
Yeah, I'm really connected with her.
I think that's within the writing, the way that...
I think it's who she is as a historical character.
Yeah.
I mean, 1500s, the woman was sailing ships and leading a country. That's it's unheard of. And so that's why she was so advanced for her age and her years and her. Not that I'm leading countries or anything, I think I'd fly a flag massively, especially where I come from in Belfast. Musical theatre, young and inspirational for the youth from where I come from, because they look up to me and they go, it's possible. I had a phone call today from a friend saying, Rachel, the kids in our drama school can't stop talking about what you've done and the path you've carved for them. Like, people are now saying that you can go to Broadway and not full on Broadway. You can make it happen, and I love that I'm playing a character very similar. She has carved a path for women to go, no, we're not just going to cook and clean and sew and
I have made plans. I have horizons wide as a man's. Must I be nothing till I'm some man's wife? Look at this face. Does it deceive? Do I look made to milk and to weave? I will be damned to hell if that is my life. Blasphemy, I know, forgive me, but I won't take it back, I won't.
Especially with this production, because you've got, as well as the principal actors, you've got this core of ensemble singers, and on top of that, you've got a student choir made up of 36 new kids who are coming through.
Yeah, so they're doing the same. They're carving their way and making it's going to be glorious. I mean, this ensemble already, the sound is going to be immense.
And at the Coliseum.
That's the place to make your debut, isn't it?
Yeah, I know, pretty cool. But yeah,
how's it feel for you coming to the Coliseum?
Yeah, I mean, what an amazing venue.
Yeah.
I've been in it and I've been backstage, but never performed. So really nice. One of my singing teachers, from university, years ago, he's one of the resident basses there, Graham Danby. And so he used to sometimes take me backstage and sometimes give me little audition prep. This is back in the day before I even went to drama school, so years ago, upstairs in one of the rehearsal rooms. So now actually to go and perform there feels a bit of a full circle.
And this for you the first time you've sang at the Coliseum?
Yes, and I think it's the most beautiful theatre ever.
Isn't it?
It's stunning. I've seen a few things there, but never performed there, so it's really
so excited about that?
Yeah, of course. And singing with a big orchestra and a huge choir and this talented bunch. I mean, it's just going to sound epic.
I'm really excited. This is my West End debut. I'm 45.
Wow.
I know, that is wow. I never thought this would happen for me. I thought my ship had sailed, excuse the pun, and B, these people, I knew some of them from my other career away from this, but they've all been adorable, really welcoming and encouraging and kind. Yeah, it's a treat. Yeah, everybody's really nice.
I've never performed at the Coliseum ever until now, which is incredible. We went and did the press photos and everything when we were first announced, and there was already a production in there, and they'd left the set was there, and the house lights were up, and I think we were in one of the boxes getting the photos taken, and you're just looking round, and it's the Coliseum. I've seen a few shows there, but never performed there, so it's exciting.
How does it feel about singing in the Coliseum?
I mean, that's really cool.
Yeah.
It's really cool. It's a beautiful venue, and it's iconic. So yeah, it's great.
I remember we done the press call for this back in October, maybe? Yeah, back in October, I think. And I decided, they were like, oh, let's go into the auditorium. I was like, nope, I don't want to go in until I'm going to sing stuff. And it's just such an iconic building. It's just got a magical quality about it. And I think for me, this is my West End debut. and to be making it in the Coliseum is just is one of those wee dream come true moments again, and it's great because even for like folk coming from home, it's nice to be able to say I'm in the Coliseum. It's just nuts. Like even my parents who aren't really musical minded know what that is, so it's good.
Have you seen shows in there before?
No, never. So that was why. So the first time I went in was for this, to do the press and things and the photos, and that's why I said I don't want to go into the auditorium because I've never been in, and I want the first time I go in to be for the show. That's so. Yeah, I think we might be rehearsing in there, but so as long as I'm singing on the stage, I'm all right with that. But yeah, it'll be phenomenal. It will be phenomenal.
And how does it feel about being at the London Coliseum?
First for me.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I sang a duet with Lee Mead there one time, but like as a production and as a show, absolutely beside myself.
Will it be overwhelming, do you think?
Massively, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's isn't it the largest theatre in London?
Don't let that put you off.
No, but it won't. It doesn't. And you know, as long as I know what I'm doing on stage, nothing will. You know, no size. I mean, say no size theatre. That's not true. No size venue. I'm sure it would, but I don't think it will frighten me. Gotta be fearless. I've got to be like Grace O'Malley.
But when you have a dream and you're caught in its grip, you can climb aboard a ship. You can, for you're a man. When you reach toward that place where the earth meets the sky, fight a battle, be brave, be true. If you can do it, why not I? Learn to fly, sail on this terrain, wise men free and woman chained. Is that my epitaph before I die? I should be free to be graceless, so I can feel the wind on my face. And when life beckons, I should go face up the storm that stay below. Am I to be just a woman? No, not
Tell me more about the music.
It's so the music. I've always been a fan of Les Mis, Miss Saigon, and to work so closely with Claude Michel Schoenberg in the rehearsal room is just. I can't put it into words. It's just incredible. He's there. It's written the music, and you're reading through the score and listening to it, and you're just like, oh, it's beautiful. There's so many different elements to every single song. You're just gripped. You're gripped, and it's emotional. There's parts that are really funny. So it's great.
You've not done Les Mis or?
I have never done.
Have you ever been in for it?
Nubile and Schoenberg musical. I've been in for Les Mis a few times, not in the last 8-9 years. No, I was when I was possible Marius casting many years ago. No, I haven't, and I've never. Oh no, when I was about 17, I went in for Miss Saigon with the original Drury Lane production.
Really?
I went to an open audition, but no, so I've never been in a.
You're the man of mice, Pearce.
I think so.
I never And how does this show, from what you've heard and seen so far, how does it compare to Les Mis and Miss Saigon?
Do you know what? Well, I shouldn't really say this, but you do. I mean, you do this every composer. You hear bits of other shows in their work. And there's certain bits where I go, oh, I can hear Miss Saigon, or I can hear Martin Guerre. Not that that's a bad thing, and they're not plagiarising they wrote all the shows, But I think it's just as good. I haven't heard the whole score, we're still in rehearsals, but the bits I've heard, I would definitely say it's more Les Mis than it is Miss Saigon. It's epic.
Yeah.
There's some huge songs, but there's also there's kind of the kind of Master of the House number. Do you know what I mean? So it's going to sound great. It really is. That's all I can say, really.
How does it feel to like stand and look around the room?
I know.
It's
They're
insane.
unbelievable. They really
Insane.
are.
I mean,
unbelievable.
you saw Rachel Tucker.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much no
Boss
rehearsal.
again.
Like, let's be
Yeah.
honest. She's probably sung it once. We'd never heard her sing it before. So that reaction of us all being like
jaw hit the
she's
floor.
actually, like, I was saying this to somebody else earlier. I mean, I've known her. I'd Do Anything together 10 years ago. And I mean, I haven't really seen her much. So it's so lovely to work with her properly. But I forget just how insane she is. I think because we're all just used to Rachel Tucker being amazing.
Yeah.
You just forget, and then you stand and watch her do something pretty much off the cuff and throw her script down, because that's real, that wasn't rehearsed. She just obviously thought, I'm doing it, and you just think, yeah.
It's great.
Like, honestly, what a star, like an actual superstar. And so everyone else is...
Yeah, like Hannah Waddingham, like you have not even heard the half of what she does in this show yet. Like, wait till you hear when she sings. Like she goes, like it's great.
She's unreal, Hannah. Like, two amazing women leading this cast. It's like, feels right for this time, you know what I mean? Daniel is hilarious. Matt is amazing as well. Like, it's a really strong cast, really strong. I'm loving it.
Yesterday they crowned my head, anointed me as queen. The girl that I once was is dead, and what is here must never be seen. Ring alarms as we leave bed. Do not look, not once. I hate your head.
Do you feel a bit in awe when you're like looking around the room at all the people?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Rachel Tucker just wanders in, sings Woman like that, just slams the book down and says, well, that's it. No! She's incredible, absolutely incredible. And just to be working with Hannah Waddingham, McDowall, Steph Parry, like everybody's just so amazing. So I'm loving it.
Locate the Irish ship. Why can you not locate a ship?
The Irish coast has limits and bays. You can't tell one from another.
Have you no maps?
Old ones, Your Highness. It's not as simple as Your Highness might think.
Does Ireland not belong to me? How can there be no good maps of my empire?
We shall rectify that, Highness.
And tell me about everybody else in the production. Have you worked with any of these people before?
No. Some of the guys in the ensemble I know from previous things, but of like Rachel and Hannah and me and Daniel. Actually, Daniel was going to be my guest at my most recent cabaret, but he couldn't do it as he wasn't very well. And then the next thing is he was doing this, and I was like, oh my god, we were so like meant to share the stage. But no, other than that, no. But they're all wonderful, and Hannah Waddingham for me she was a bit of like when I was leaving drama school. She was this tall Amazonian woman who was kind of bossing it in the world of musical theatre, and for me being like straight out of drama school and being this tall person that worried that my height would go against me, and then there's this woman that's acing it out there. She was like my inspiration, and now I'm like working with her, and it's pretty cool. But that's Hannah Waddingham. Yeah.
Captain of this ship you cannot find. What's his name?
What's his name? I blush to testify. And oh, you're bound to laugh when you hear why. For Your Highness, it turns out you see that he is a she.
What? A female captain?
Personality is her name, she strikes at night. Countless cruel, bloodthirsty men at her command. Well, I'm not bound for Asia, Norfolk's Island myself.
And have you worked with any of the other cast before?
Yes, so Hannah Waddingham and I did Grease together in 2003, I think it was. She was Rizzo, I was Roger, and then we've done a few cocktails and things together.
You both did Spamalot, but not at the same time?
No, she did the original cast and I did it many years later. But we've done many kind of concerts. We flew to Bangkok together once, and you can imagine the carnage on the aeroplane, her and I. It was hilarious. I'm sure the other passengers didn't think so, but we had a laugh. Rachel, I've done a few concerts and things with. I'm trying to think of anyone else. No. In fact, I was saying to Hannah at lunch, I'm not, but how old I feel. Because it's getting to that stage now where you come to rehearsals, and on day one, you're looking around going, I don't know anyone. I don't know anyone. But it's great, and they're lovely. So yeah.
And it is a young cast as well, especially with a young 36-piece choir.
Yeah, all drama school students.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you. You're making me feel great.
No. You're leading the way.
But Hannah and I were saying that actually. We were just saying we keep saying, "Oh gosh, we're the old ones." But we're not old, and we need to stop that because we're just the experienced ones. I guess is another way of looking at it. And that sounds patronising. I don't mean it to. I'm digging myself here. But no, it is lovely to be around new graduates, and they're all very excited, as are we. So it's great. It's a great combination.
Do you know Ireland, Lord Bing?
Yes, Majesty. It's a barbaric land of clans and fighting. The men are savages, and the women do not know their place. When I return from my royal commission in Asia,
If your true desire is to see Ireland brought to heel, we commission you the government of Ireland. Clash the clans, the pirates too.
that's Your Majesty.
Do not beg me, kneel. My father, King Henry, 8th of that name, did not complete the conquest of Ireland. In his name, I will civilize it. Rise, Lord Governor of Ireland. Crush this rebellion and destroy this woman, this Grace O'Malley.
Are you looking forward to getting dressed up in glad rags?
I don't know what
I've heard a little rumour that there's some rather special costumes coming in for you guys.
What do you mean? Where from?
I don't know, but they're on hire apparently.
Oh, I know nothing. I have no idea.
Do you think you're just going to be there in black?
No, well, I know we're being costumed, but...
Yeah, I think they're going to be special.
Okay. Oh, okay. No idea. Yeah. This is the face of like...
I just turned up.
I could be wearing my cabaret jumpsuit, you know, I have no idea.
Well, Matt did tell me that some people are coming that are pretty important. So I won't say anything because I don't know if they're actually coming yet. I don't want to shoot myself in the foot. But he was like, oh, such and such coming and such and such coming. I was like, right, stop there. If you tell me any more, I'm not going to do the show. But no, it'll be brilliant. It will be, and I mean, as I say, it's day 4, and I'm loving it, and it can only get better.
And it's for a great cause, isn't it?
Yeah, well, that's so Drew's sister has leukemia, and so we're raising funds for Leukaemia UK as well, which it adds to the sort of niceness of the whole experience for everyone, I think, because not only are we all, like, there's a lot of people in the cast that are making their West End debut, and it'll be the first time in the Coliseum, so for all of us that's a magical thing in itself, but to be doing it in order to raise money for such a great cause is something that it makes you all warm and fuzzy inside. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's a nice thing, and Drew has kind of said, like, right from the start, you know, he's kind of hammered it in. It's like it's for charity, and you know, it's going to be a good evening, but he wants to still have fun and enjoy ourselves, and it kind of shows in the sort of ethos and the energy in the room as well, because it is all really nice, and everybody's been easy to work with and easy to get on, and it's just good. I mean, I'm probably the biggest diva in the room. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm definitely not. Like, get me my water. No, I'm definitely not. Definitely not. But no, it's good. It's good though, and everybody's phenomenally talented. So it's going to be great. It's going to be great.
I'm excited, can you tell?
Absolutely. And the Club Boy is going to come down and support you on the night?
They have. They've got the tickets. Yes, they've got the tickets, so they'll be here. And I've got my family and some of my friends, my girlfriend's come in. Like, everybody's just coming. It's very exciting.
And how would you sell this show to anybody who doesn't know anything about it?
I think it's going to be goosebump inducing. The music is beautiful. Like, you just have to look at his other work to know that you're going to be in safe hands when it comes to a concert of his music. I think it's not widely known. I mean, especially most girls know the song "Woman," but you know, I hadn't heard. Apart from that song, I hadn't heard anything. Oh, maybe I'll Be There. I've heard that one before, but anything of the score I didn't know. But it's beautiful, and the way it's arranged, and all the harmonies, and the voices that they've chosen to sing these songs. Yeah, I just think if when you know his other work, you know that you're going to be in safe hands with this one as well, and to just come and listen and get to know this music and maybe fall in love with this one as much as the other two. I don't know if he's done it. Has he done more than? I mean, I don't know.
He did a couple of things, but not.
But yeah,
not
the big
scale.
ones.
Yeah.
The big ones are Les Mis and Miss Saigon. Yeah. And there's little moments that you kind of go, oh, that sounds a bit like that, and you can hear the style of how he writes, and yeah, and you know, the of Les Mis is something that you kind of, it's not the same notes, but that swell of that music that we all know and love kind of features a bit in this as well.
And how would you sell this show to somebody who knows nothing about it?
It's a difficult question. I mean, everyone's heard of Les Mis. So, I mean, I would obviously say, have you heard of Les Mis? Do you love Les Mis? This is by the same composers. It's just as epic. It's great storytelling. It's got some really powerful female leading ladies, which obviously will grab the attention of lots of people. And it's never been in this country, so why not buy a ticket and come and see it?
This show is different to anything that you will have seen in the West End. Obviously, it did very, very well on Broadway. You just have to see it. If Rachel Tucker isn't enough, the storyline, just everything to do with the show is phenomenal. It's for a great cause, Leukaemia UK. There's an incredible choir. Like what you've heard today, if that sound isn't big enough, there's a massive choir behind it as well. Just everything just flows, and it's beautiful.
So yeah, come see the Pirate Queen.
Now,
get your ticket.